to see where this goes. It's been quite a upward moving price since the manipulation, really. If I go to the 30-minute, I mean, look at that. Let me just let me see now. Let me bring you on. Sorry. Oh, I'm in the middle of something. Sorry. Bang your head then. Okay. Where do you want me to go? Just 1 second then. Just bear with me 1 second. Right, where was I? So, yeah, today it was the same classic pattern, in my opinion. It was a little bit of consolidation in the Asian range, followed by a little bit of manipulation in the LSC in the London session, followed by the accumulation. Right, it completely just ripped up. So let's see. Let's focus on that 1 second. I wasn't trading. I mean, just for anyone who's interested, I've currently passed a funded challenge, but I'm in day. I passed it in 1 day, to be fair, and that's not me boasting. Just everything went really well. That was last Thursday, but you got to trade for 7 days, and so right now I'm just taking a micro contract here and there just to kind of get me trades in for the day, because you got to have 7 days worth of trading, so you don't just have it's not just you traded 1 lucky day, you pass, and then you blitz your account. So here was the manipulation, right? That kind of standard range bound, pretty much. Take that one off. Then what do we get after the range? We get the manipulation, take out the lows, get everyone think that we're going to go down, and then of course you get that distribution. But now I think, in my opinion, we're kind of hitting that what looks to be exhaustion, right? We're starting to slow down a little minute, so I think we're probably going to get something that looks a little bit like this, maybe an expansion into the end, but I don't know. We're going to see. I'm not trading the swing, I'm just trading. I don't even know if I'm going to trade yet. I'm just seeing where we're going. But if I was trading, I probably would have done decent today, but like I say, so you can see here the account balance. This was a 100k challenge, and I got on Thursday. It was a really good day. I wasn't trading micros, I was trading minis, and so everything just went really well, and I got out with about $112 profit. Last night I got $7 just to tick a box. I think potentially price might come up to this fair value gap here, by the way. That's kind of what I'm monitoring at the moment. I think that was on the 1 hour chart, was it? Yeah, so we've got a fair value gap here, fair value gap here. I don't explicitly trade smart money concepts, but it's inefficiency, and I do like that. So let's get back to the 5-minute. Let's just keep our eyes peeled on the 50 EMA. Some way off it yet. So from a standard deviation perspective, I expect for us to come in at some point, but whether we bounce off that or not, I don't know. I probably anticipate that we might come up here, maybe even as high as here. We have this R2 pivot point, R3. Can we go as high as that? Possible. Anyway, let's see. When you're seeing this, we're seeing volume. This is a classic divergence pattern, right? So from this point, volume has decreased, your price has increased. What that tells us is that at the moment sellers aren't really interested. So it's like sellers are allowing that to happen. Yeah, you can see downward volume, upward volume. At any point here, sellers could step in and it wouldn't take a lot to move the price, in my opinion. I'm just waiting for that kind of signal, a nice sharp strong high volume candle that shows us a little bit of money, and then I potentially might just look for the sake of it as a nice little short. Feel free to drop any questions in the comment section. Just check if anyone's dropped a question, by the way. No, everyone's good. We may range for a bit. You see, after a generally a big move up, it likes to consolidate, and then either decide to push back on or push back down. You can see a real squeeze in here. This is only on the 1 minute, by the way, but you can see the squeeze here on the Bollinger Band, and then a nice big expansion. But whether this move continues, I don't know. This is where not to trade though, right? This kind of choppy, this will just get you fucked. Even scalpers, I wouldn't bother scalping here in, you know, range bound. It's just look for volume. Anyone else trading today? I wasn't trading in the start of the session. Did anyone trade the open? I came in. I've been online maybe I don't know, half an hour, no, not quite an hour actually. My real trading journey starts next week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, micro contract, trade, open, trade, close. I don't care if I win, lose or draw. It's not about that. I've passed the 6k requirement for the 100k challenge, and so for me, I just need to get through this, get a PA account, and then start building on that. Open multiple accounts and use a copier to trade them. That is the plan of attack. and rip up again. That pattern to me looks like it can go up another leg. There's a fair value gap, and then we have another fair value gap here. Now we also have R3 there. I think volume was relatively low, so you're going to find a quite tight pivot point, daily pivot point. Also got some noise around here, so theoretically could also act as a little bit of a buffer, or an area that's provides a bit of resistance. We'll see. I can't trade this. This is just pants to me. Pants. Should see another squeeze, little tightening of the Bollinger Band, and then a little move up or down. But you know what? I need to see the V. Yeah, we haven't even come anywhere near the view up. There's that little breakout. What does the volume look like? Let's zoom in a little bit. Volume's not great, no. It's broken. It's created another new high though. There's a second volume candle. To go long for a little short snipe. Try a little small one. Just get me trading for today. These are only micro contracts. I'm literally just looking to get a trade, just so it's classed as a trading day. Simple as that. Don't really need to make any money. It's just about quick in and out. I'm waiting for get to like $2 if it gets there. Might not get there. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of rejection. Get a trade just to class it as a trading day. That'll do me for today, really. $2. That was crackers. Hang on. There you go. One contract bought, one contract sold. Bought at 24.75, sold at 725.50. up $1. Personally, I feel like it could maybe get as high as try and test this fair value gap here. If I was playing the game and trading, I'd be looking for that. But I don't want to risk it. I'm past the test, 106k. It's not worth risking. I fancied that it was moving out. You can tell a little raise in volume, right? So you've been going static, consolidating. A bit of a move. Send me a message if you're currently trading, and if you are, what are you trading? Are you also trading NQ? No volume yet. See how this reacts at the 50. If it gets there. You don't short this market yet. Not until it leaves clues. Hasn't really breached with any conviction the 50 EMA. All it's done is consolidated, tighten the gap on the Bollinger, and then ripped up again. So each time we just need to keep monitoring that. So this is obviously consolidation, little move up, just don't bet against the market until it gives you a valid sign. You know, as the price was moving up here, volume is dropping. So for me, I was thinking, okay, this might be a little bit of a place where we consolidate and start to move back down. Thing is, though, we've got a fair value gap here, which was printed on the 1 hour from that big move down. So I feel potentially we might come up and test that or fill in that imbalance there. But for now, we just be patient. Yo, you. At this stage, this is not a market to short just yet. There's absolutely no clues at all that it's ready to drop. We have a nice fair value gap here, which is what I'm waiting to see if we come and hit from the original drop. However, you look at that is just... I didn't trade this morning. I was absolutely gutted. We had the very, very standard consolidation in the Asian range, followed by a bit of a manipulated move to the downside with the London Open. Actually, already starting to move down from the London Open, and then the rip up in the New York session. So right now, don't bet against the flow. Don't swim against the stream, brother. Just play and swim with the current, as a wise man once told me. Has anyone traded today? Is anyone currently trading? If so, what is your flavour? Do you trade on the NQ? Do you trade Liverpool? I'm from Liverpool, you Van. I used to be predominantly just a crypto trader. All I ever used to trade was Bitcoin. And then a friend of mine said to me, if you like Bitcoin and you trade the way you normally trade, you will love NQ. Actually, I started on the ES. I was trading on the ES, but I felt it was kind of a little bit slow to trade in terms of volatility. And then I was introduced to NQ, and let me just say, it's yeah, I like NQ a lot. It's a really nice, it's a nice token to trade. When I say token, that's my crypto stuff there. I mean the indices. It's nice, isn't it? The index. What do you trade? I recently, by the way, became a funded trader. I was taking a challenge with Apex Funded Trader, and I passed him one day. And by the way, that's not me trying to be look how great I am kind of idea. That's kind of lucky. I traded with minis, not micros, and Thursday was just a fantastic day. I kind of knew, I felt like it was going to be a red day, and damn, it was a red day. And so you only trade the Indian stock market? Wow. I've never traded the Indian stock market. I mean, I don't know what. Well, what do you call the Indian stock market index? For example, we'll call the S&P ES, some we call the Nasdaq the NQ. What would you call the Indian stock market? Presumably it's the tech stocks of the Indian market, right? You tell me, I don't know. index, yeah. Cool. Have you traded today? Can you trade the Nasdaq? Have you ever traded the Nasdaq? Nasdaq is an awesome index to trade. Ah, okay, cool. Nifty 50. Actually, I have heard of that. I may check that one out. Nifty 50. See, I trade with Tradeovate. That's my broker. So let me see if I can find a Nifty 50. I'm actually only on for a few more minutes, by the way, because oh, I can't see. It's probably there somewhere. But I've got my trading for the day. I've got 4 more days to trade, and I'm literally just opening and closing a trade, as you've seen here. Quick open, quick snipe, in and out. It wasn't about making the money. It was just about getting a trade in, because I was on a 100k challenge. And you need 6k to pass, so I'm at 106,119. I passed it on the Thursday. I took 1 trade on the Friday just to kind of open and close. I've just took 1 trade today. So I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's 7 days of trading. Then all I'm going to do is just open and close the trade. It's pointless even trying to trade, because what's the point? You get a new, they call them PA accounts, right? So you get a paid account which you trade, rather than a challenge account, and at that point it starts back at 100k, and then you make profit on anything you gain at that point, like a 90-10 split. So right now it'd be stupid of me to try and trade anything other than just getting a trade to so that the day classes as a trading day for me. But I think, you know, if I was trading today, I would continue. I probably wouldn't have closed this. I'd have let it run, even if it retraces back a little bit. You know, you've got the 50 EMA there on 1 minute. I think this area is a very nice area to look into. You've also got S3 there from the pivot. Starting to see some nice relative volume coming in. There we go. About 1 hour. Surprised how far we've moved away from the VWAP. Wow, today it just completely, you know, there's the VWAP there. That's 16,586. Just absolutely flew out. Hasn't really looked back since, right? And then what have we got up here? We have a nice little fair value gap here. We also have one here. Don't know where it's going to go, to be fair, but let's just have a little look at what a potential retracement might look like. Where would we take it from? Well, maybe here. So if you like, the 786 is in that further fair value gap, and then we've got the golden pocket just around the initial fair value gap here, just below R3. So these are all potential areas that you want to monitor and maintain. So actually I'm just going to extend that a little bit for that whole zone in that area. That's nice. If we take it back to there, to the high, well then we're kind of at that 50% mark now. If we go at the next level, again it's not there, so I'd probably look at that one as the main zone in terms of my retracement. Let's get back to 5 minutes. It's working its way up there though, isn't it? Certainly is. But one worrying stat, if I was looking here, so we've had price moving up, the volume moving down. That's usually divergence, right? And so power hour, know, get everyone absolutely crazily in the zone and in the mood. We're already at 50% retracement. Finish with a big bleed off. That would be a very likely story, let's just say. So trade with caution if you're still going to go long, my friends. Do we have any funded traders with us right now? Best 3 hours I like to trade: the open, just after lunch, and the last final hour. They're generally the more volatile sessions, right? I'm going to be trading, at least try and trade most days live. This week's going to be a bit of a write-off. I'm not really trading them, just opening and closing trades. But next week I'll really I'll be going live every day, as long as I possibly can, or until I get bored. So look for the potential reversal if you're trading. My thesis would be either here, maybe here into what is the monthly CPR. So let me just check that out 1 second, just to expand this out a little bit. So this is on the 30-minute. See where we are here, sorry. Oh no, we're not by the monthly. Yeah, well actually, yeah, the monthly is there. I don't see us going as high as that, but there's the monthly pivot. But that would be a nice zone, I think, from a 618 perspective. Let me just roughly, don't have to be perfect yet. Bring it down there, somewhere in the zone. Yeah, look at the monthly, right by where the 618 is. So potentially we may even go as high as here, but this whole zone is rife for reversal, because I still think we're going to go down. Let me just map this. But this has been a nice retracement day for NQ. First zone I'm really interested in, even though I'm not trading it today. Right, my friends, I am going to call this one a day. Appreciate it if you have opened up and watched. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow if you're about. If not, speak soon. Have a lovely evening, day, morning, night, whatever it is, and we'll catch up soon.